updates. I wish that I had done a better job with documenting these challenges, but it has been tough, and I have been so busy, and it just hasn't been priority. So I apologize for not sharing more of the journey, but I will try my best to document as I go. But the more recent updates, I have been homeless in Chicago, living out of my car. I have a storage unit, and I had the food cart. I sold the food cart for a little cart, then I sold the little cart actually for a trailer that I got for only $200 down. It was an amazing opportunity I couldn't pass up. So $200 down, and then I was sending her money. She trusted me, so I'd send her a little bit of money, $50 here, $100 there. The total was supposed to be $600. So I only owed a couple hundred left, and recently she actually said no need to send more money, good luck with everything, which was really nice, very nice of her. And I told her one day I'm going to repay that. So it was very nice of her. But anyways, so I have a trailer, a 5 foot by 8 foot trailer. It's custom made, so I get to keep my stuff in it in front of the kitchen. So I have a free parking spot. I switched kitchens, so I left the commercial kitchen. The owner was amazing, I just couldn't afford it. And I am literally a block away at a co-packing space where they're going to make my products for me. So it's been great. I've been teaching them how to make the products, and it's actually going to be literally half the price of the commercial kitchen because they're going to make all my products eventually in one day for the month and just freeze it. So working towards that. So things have been good, but the markets have not been consistent. The market's actually pretty slow. They were much slower than Florida, which is surprising. Florida, I would sell 100 at one market on a Saturday, 75 to 100 at another. Here, I'm lucky myself 50. I sell on average of like 30 to 50, 30 to 40. And that's a good day. And then my two best markets, I sell between 40 and 50. So I have 7 markets. In Florida, I have 4. So it's actually it's been tough. I've been busy. I have a system down every morning. I roll my bed up and put it in the trailer, so I don't go homeless. I have these little window shades on the back. I bought this cheap tint, so my car has 5% on the front and the back windshield, so no one can see in. Very private, very safe. I'm always in good areas anyways. But anyway, so the plan is I have the 2 main focuses. So, well, let me explain each one. So the road trip brand, I finished the funnel. It's great. I got the Facebook pixel set up. I'm working with a friend. She's going to run ads for me. We haven't started yet because right now I'm still in survival mode. I am having a hard time stepping out of survival mode because every time I'm close or every time I have a foot out, it seems like something happens, like the market's slowing down a lot. They were great the first 2 or 3 weeks, and then they just dropped. So, and now they're getting slower and slower, so I've got to figure something out. So anyways, Road Trip brand is ready to launch with the ad campaigns on the ebook. So hopefully that brings in some money, but I have to be able to afford those ads, so that's on pause until the end of the month. And then my fitness venture, I have been working with my mentor and my team, and we actually have the perfect system down. It's called the empowerment system. And so I put together this perfect package where the member joins and they get 3 months, 90 days with specialists. So they get me, master trainer, Guinness record holder, my friend Steve, who's a pro strongman strength coach, Dr. Michael Stefani, who's a sports physical therapist, my friend Max, who's a mental performance expert, who's worked with special forces, military, my friend Jared, who's a men's transformational coach and does motivational speaking. So they get all of us, and with the workouts and self-development exercises. So I'm ready to launch that. We're just tweaking the last few refinements, and then I have to figure out compensation because we changed some things recently, and then I have to figure out how to launch it because it seems like I have to do organic with posting on my story, channeling people to the IG profiles. So I refined my IG profile, my personal one. It's jonathan.simos. It's my athletic one, and it says men's lifestyle coach. And then it has the link at the bottom to apply, where you apply. It takes like 2-3 minutes. You answer these questions, and then it books a call with me. And the call is where I sell to people on the course with us. While the other side of things, we're going to run ads and sell the actual course.
25 miles, continue straight.
Sell the actual course on its own for like $27, and then upsell on taking it with us. So different avenues. So it's going to be great. But again, I'm still a step away, still trying to pay my bills, which is very frustrating. So on the other side of things, Green Triangles, my small business, I'm going to a farmer's market right now. Always going to these farmer's markets, trying to pay my bills. And the lowest hanging fruit is getting business-to-business accounts. But I can't get business-to-business accounts without packaging. And I can't afford packaging right now. In fact, I'm trying to get my loan paid low enough for Square, where I get another loan for $4,000, which will allow me to pay what I owe this facility, and get everything on track, and get a little bit of packaging that I need to launch the first product. So, and then worst case, I get an investor. I have 2 investors, but one of them is the owner of the previous commercial kitchen, and he wanted to wait until I make a significant dent in what I owe him before sitting down to discuss investing, which makes perfect sense, and I respect that, and I'm trying my best to pay him back as soon as possible. I owe him probably like $1,500, not a crazy amount. I just couldn't afford his kitchen. And so the lowest hanging fruit is going to be, I have 4 products: the bar or the tea. It's actually the tea, so Green Mountain tea I'm getting out. I'm picking up bottles today from a supplier in Wisconsin, and if they are good bottles, I just got nutritional facts done with someone I'm working with. She's awesome, and she's helping me do the labels. So I'll get the labels, I'll get the bottles. There's no minimum, so I can get 50 bottles, 100 bottles, slap the label on there, put the tea in, and I'm ready to go. So I can literally hit the ground running, sell some damn tea, and approach businesses and try to get that tea in businesses. So that's the lowest hanging fruit. Either launching a fitness venture, making phone calls today, trying to get people to book calls with me and sell them on the course. So that's the fastest way I can make money. Or getting the bottles, getting the labels, getting the tea out. But again, I need a little bit of funding for that, for the bottles and the labels. So I need to, right now, I need to either borrow $900 to pay down my loan enough where I can offer the next loan with Square. Because once your loan is almost paid off, they offer you a larger amount. And I've done it 4 times so far. And then they just take from your sales each week. So I need like $900 to pay down my loan, to get another loan. And then I'll get about $4,000, let's say. I pay what I owe the kitchen, the new facility, which is, the invoice is supposed to be due on the 1st. I started technically about 3 weeks ago. So that plus the ingredient cost, let's say $2,000 worst case. Then I have a little bit, I'll throw a few hundred to the kitchen that I owe, the previous kitchen. I'll pay a couple bills so I can be current, and then get the bottles, get the labels, and hit the road. That's best case. Worst case, I need to try to get an investor to jump in and kind of lump that together. So some funding for the kitchen and the packaging and all that. So yeah, I'm so close. I'm like 2 steps away from making so much money. Fuck, but I'm so close, but so far. Life is interesting. I've only tried my best. I've only continued to learn and to grow and make the best possible choices, the most rational decisions. And yet I still have challenges, and I'm not complaining. It's my journey. It's my path. It's just interesting because I started the business, did everything I could to grow it, everything possible. I worked on the side, I tried everything. Spoke with investors, mentors, education on YouTube, everything. Approached businesses. Coming up here was a great opportunity. everyone said you're gonna make more here than in Florida. Came up here, and I decided I have to be homeless in order to help continue to pay half the rent in Florida. So, continuing to support back in Florida, so technically homeless. I thought I would be able to afford renting a room at this point, but I still cannot. So that's okay. It's okay. It's not that bad. I'm organized. It works. I can do my laundry once a week, get a laundromat. I got my little bed, crack my windows. Hot nights, I have a fan, and I have these little window covers so mosquitoes don't get me. I make it work. But I'm killing the homeless game, honestly. But it's not acceptable to me. I don't want to be homeless at my age. So I'm trying to fix this as soon as possible. Like, it's ridiculous that I'm living out of my car in America at my age, and I'm working relentlessly. It doesn't make sense. So another thing, I could just drop all of this and just get a job. But that's the thing. A part-time job would pay less than what I'm making now. If I happen to get a job that pays really well, like let's say washing windows or something at a high elevation, hazard pay, some job that pays crazy money, I wouldn't mind doing that. So that is a backup, but I'm so close that I can't give up. And I came up here for a reason. Relationship fell apart with the distance. I think the distance was a big part of it. But anyway, so relationship fell apart. Fell even more financially behind. Like, all of these things cannot be in vain. So I have to make this work. I'm so close. I just need packaging to get the first product out, to start getting some sales, get some business accounts, and I can launch the fitness venture, and it'll all come together. I did get a call from corporate Whole Foods. They called me back, and they gave me the instructions to apply, and they said that they would get back to me within 3 to 4 weeks. So I'm going to apply, and I'm sure they'll want a sample, so I have to have a finished package sample. So I know they would like the tea. The tea is amazing. So let's see what happens.